Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. How's everyone doing tonight? Tonight, we're going to be talking about is your magic working or is their magic working? Let's get into it. I'm Lamar Townsend. Make sure you like the video, hype the video up, subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. And thank you for being here. I am also available for personal readings. If you would like a personal reading, you can text me at 703-791-9162, or you can also visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. I'm also available for candles. I was literally doing candles before I came on live tonight. So quite a few of you should have gotten updates on your candles. A few of you more well, I think I have two or three more people left on my list for candles. So a few of you will be getting more updates on your candles soon, and a few of you will be getting updates on bracelets soon as well. All right, so we've got a lot going on behind the scenes. That's part of why I'm late tonight. Also, I got caught up in an Egyptian rabbit hole, child. Dr. Kathleen's been making some new advancements over there in Egypt, and I got caught up in reliving the King Tut experience. But here I am, child. Let's get into it, and let's start the show. Thank you all for being here. I'm not going to lie, the spiritual energy around people lately feels very active. Like there are manifestations colliding, intentions crossing, jealousy surfacing, and hidden energy moving behind the scenes. Some of you are finally seeing your manifestations start to unfold, while others may be realizing somebody else may be heavily focused on them energetically. Tonight, we're diving into whose magic is actually working right now, yours or theirs. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Take two and action. We're back. That person finally got their update, but they also got blocked. So we won't be hearing an update from them in this chat. But we're back. Thank you all for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. We can finally get into the show, child. Hi, Tawanda. Hi, Chauncey. Hi, I am Carrie, not Brainshaw. Hi, Cephas. Cephas says, hey, Lamarr, I finally moved to Italy. Still looking for a place, though, but I'm here. Congratulations on moving to Italy. I did come across Italy in one of my rabbit hole Egyptian, YouTube video watching before I came on live tonight. Italy kept coming up. So I'm low-key a little jelly, but I hope you enjoy your time there. Soak it all in, child. All right. This is a new era. A lot of people are entering into new eras right now. How are you feeling, Cephas? Well, how's the air? I mean, how's the food? Like, what's the energy? Give us a vibe check. Steelers Nation says my wife is very big into Egyptology and has been for many, many years. I'm telling you, Dr. Kathleen Martinez, she's been searching for Cleopatra for a long time. She is teaming up with the man who found the Titanic, and they're finally going in the ocean. One of the main rumors has always been that her tomb, along with her palace, which I was reading also on her palace, child. I swear I had a past life with this woman. Is Lyndon in the chat? Because apparently she had marble floors. And one of the things that I was amazed by when Lennon came to visit me, with Lennon, that was like a year ago, wasn't it? How long ago was that? We went to go see the Lincoln Memorial. It was my first time seeing it, even though I've lived in the DC DMV area all my life. And I was so amazed by the marble flooring. I was like, this is so beautiful. And it just it kind of brought back past life memories. I was like, I feel like I've experienced this before. Uh, I don't know. Anyways, I hope Dr. Kathleen finds her tomb soon. Ooh, good. We don't need a Debbie Downer yeah, I had to block her because she was literally next on the list. So I was like, what is this energy? And she did send me an email this morning, but once again, I'm not always the best at answering emails, but I do eventually get to the work, right? And it wasn't like she has been waiting for like a week, It was like, girl, you were literally Next on the list. You were going to get your candle update like in the next 6 hours, most likely, but okay. She got her update. Nice, sweet, professional, no extraness. She just got the update and blocked as well. We don't need the energy. This is a show. This is why I want everyone to understand. This is a show. This is a part of what I do. These live readings, the content, the collective readings, this is a show. So just like, any show has to go on and has to go and has to be on and can't take away too long, from not being on, like I run a show. I need people to understand that. So even when you get personal readings, that's why it's always best to get a phone reading if you really need something. But I understand some people don't like the phone readings. Blah blah. Some people do. Blah blah blah. The show has to go on. This is a big part of what I do, and is a growing part of what I do. Putting on a show. So just because I'm putting on a show does not mean I am not also tending to my personal list behind the scenes. All right, please. But I also think looking through the email, I'm not going to spill too much of this client's tea because they are a client. You can tell there's clearly something going on because they said something in the email that was like, okay, I'm dealing with someone who, and sometimes you do have those clients who kind of have something going on. She said something about feeding her their bad habits. So, when you have a client that's self-aware in that way, it's like, okay, let me not feed into that energy. There is, even when you, and I this is important also for like, because I'm also conscious. I run my own business, but I'm also conscious. I did customer service before I ran my own business, so I'm conscious of customer service skills. Like, even with those types of clients, you have to remain professional. Just send the candle update, you know. And the crazy thing is, y'all, see, this is why you have to trust timing. Didn't I tell you I've been doing candles all day? Look what happened while I was doing this client's candle. I literally ran out of tape. So I had to find a way to tape her the rest of her like packaging together on her candle because I ran out of tape. Which once again is why I consciously or subconsciously stopped the list when I did, and was gonna eventually get back to it. So there's also a method to my madness. I understand, but child, if you buy something from me, if you send money via Cash App, PayPal, I am eventually going to get to it. Now, I will say this specifically, especially if you buy something from my website, because there's a list, there is a paper trail. I am going to get to it, right? Sometimes when you do send your payments via Cash App, it is easy to lose track of because there's no paper trail, or there is a paper trail, but you're not on the list, on the website. So sometimes the way the payments come in can confuse things. But if you make a payment, trust I'm going to get to it, child. All right. So I'm glad we have this talk. Let's officially start the show. And I thought about coming online and doing candles. I was like, let's do candles together, chit chat. But then I was like, I don't want anyone stealing my flow. I don't want anyone's energy affecting y'all's candles. You know, I don't want anyone seeing how I do candles because people do steal ideas. So, listen, I put on a show. That's what I do. That's what I do best at the end of the day. I also happen to be an excellent personal reader, an excellent candle maker, magic magician, all right? Among many other services. So, I'm a one-man person, all right? For now. I do have dreams of actually having my own show, but we won't talk about that. All right. So let's give me some grace. All right. Thank you for cleansing claim energy, possessing my past ring, Jesus, my pain, thank you, minute. I'm also human, just like y'all. All right. I'm glad we have this chat. Let's go ahead and get into it. I think we had 2 people donate for live readings so far. So we've got Lyric on the. Oh, and C. Richardson. Thank you, C. Richardson, for your donation. So Lyric donated earlier. C. Richardson also donated. So we have 2 people on the list so far for live readings. So if you win a live reading, send your donations in for live readings once again. All right. And remember, the live readings are a chance for people to get readings who can't regularly get readings. It's the cheapest option I offer as well. All right. So I've got to give a little, especially in these times. I can't go back to the $5 readings like back in the day, or maybe once one day I'll do it like a $5 flash sale. I don't know. We'll see. But like, I got to get back to the people. Like, come on, y'all. It's a collective. We're here. This is about us in these lives. All right. So let's get with the program. All right. Please. Dr. Ballard, I believe, found the Titanic. Yes, that's his name, Dr. Ballard. Hi, AK. Cephas says the food needs more seasoning in Italy, but it's very good. My first week last week, I was very sick. The air here is rich with pollen and almost took me out, but the people are very nice. Really? Interesting. I'm kind of surprised. Well, I don't know. I've never really been to Italy, but that's interesting. That's interesting. A lot of pollen, more seasoning on the food, which is surprising because usually the Italians are good with seasoning, I would think. You know? We're back, Destiny's Child. She may have had a rough day. Yeah. It's okay. She'll be okay. She got her update. She got what she paid for. She'll be okay. We're all good. Hi, the Cap Ancestor. Hi, Lennon. Hi, Aura. Hi, Vava. I love and respect your work. Thank you. Steelers Nation says you're definitely a damn good reader. I can attest to that. Thank you, Steelers Nation. I'm doing well, just getting back to the basics. Yes. Hi, Ladybug Bell. Oh my god. Vava says, oops, I meant to write that I love your show. Correction. Thank you. I think I put on a damn good show, to be honest. I have to go to bed. We'll watch the read tomorrow. Okay, Ladybug Bell. Hi, Positively A. I think I put on a damn good show. I think I'm entertaining. I understand why I'm entertaining. Because I'm a little cuckoo crazy, genuinely, and like this is genuinely me. It's like a little bit of a reality show. Um, a spiritual read, a spiritual session, entertainment, right? And a little bit of chaos. Just a little bit. It's like the perfect mix to the Lamar Townsend show. Like there's the formula here. All right, let's get started and see, is your magic working or is their magic working? Let's get into it. For the person watching this video right now, and remember, we all have magic going on. Let's first of all make that a fact. There's always magic going on around us. Magic shows up in many different forms, all right? Remember, magic is basically manipulating energy, the ability to shift energy at the end of the day. And that is always happening around us, all right? So we need to be conscious of the magic around us, and we need to be conscious of our own magic as well. Portable says, you have great energy. I love watching you. Thank you, Portable. Aura says you absolutely put on a great show, and I think we all who watch you have a little bit of crazy. Exactly. Slight chaos. Yeah, there's definitely slight chaos to this show, child. Absolutely. But that's part of the magic, I think. Definitely part of the magic. I can switch from myriad of topics at any given moment. I can switch moods at any given moment. It's a constant comedy session. We really have fun over here. All right. For the person watching this video right now, is their magic working or is someone else's magic working around them? Give us truth, clarity, and insight. For the person watching this video, is their magic working or is someone else's magic around them stronger? Let's get into it. Listen, I got candles stacked back to back like a retail shelf. Don't play with her. Yeah, I just bought candles today actually. I had to buy new candles because y'all have been y'all have been coming through for the candles for sure. So yeah, like I have to. I'm getting to the point where I have to dedicate whole days to just doing candles, which I would have never expected. But you know what? That shows me that my work works. And I'd be so surprised by like y'all literally do come with stories like, yeah, you're a money candle child. Like I got, a loan. I got, stacked up all this money. I got a bonus. I was like, oh, wow. Steelers Nation says you definitely have loyal followers because we are with you at 1:17. I know it's 1:17 a.m. and there's 30 people in the room. That is crazy to me. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Queen of Voices, is your magic working or is their magic working? Queen of Voices is typically an energy of being. Oh, wait a minute. You guys, the chat isn't even on the screen. The actual chat isn't even on the screen. Dang. I just realized that. Hold on. I feel like the chat is part of the experience, especially for the replay watchers. Because we actually have we are getting the replay watchers on these live streams are wild. Like, that's how I know I put on a good show because the replays on these joints be stacking, child. All right. Do we have the chat back? Okay, we have the actual chat back. All right. Yeah, y'all are definitely loyal, child, because it is definitely almost 2 a.m. and we have people even donating for live readings. Okay. So the Queen of Voices is self-awareness, especially in this position. The Queen of Voices is definitely the energy of you being mindful, you being self-aware of how your energy, how your presence affects others. Or you're becoming more self-aware of how your energy and your presence affects others. A vibe or shift a room, other people notice it, and you're going to have to be careful of manipulative feminine energies and positions of power. All right. Yeah, the chat on the screen froze. Yeah. All right. Because there you have presence. And that is magic. Let's get that straight. Having presence is magic. Not everybody has presence. Let's talk about some people that have presence and had presence. Michael Jackson had presence. Speaking of, the new Michael movie, that was someone that had presence, child, for good or bad. Jesus clearly had presence. We're still talking about him thousands of years later. Cleopatra clearly had presence, right? And we know she did magic, honey. Okay? For all we know, though, Jesus might have did magic, right? Beyonce has presence. Britney had presence. Presence is a magical thing. And it's especially magical when you're aware of your own presence, your own magnitude, your own magnetism. Prince had presence. Yes, Destiny's Child. Whitney had presence. right? Obama and Michelle Child have presence. That's the energy that when they walk in a room, the room shifts, right? But you carry this as well to some degree. Becoming aware of your own presence, your own magic, your own magnetism, how you shift a room, whether it be physical or digital as well. All right. Claire says, I'm not usually here this late. My sister definitely has a negative presence. She has tried to undermine me to steal my inheritance and gain control in a nefarious way. Child. That sounds like some Ptolemaic ancient Egyptian drama, honey. But some siblings be like that. I did say you have to be mindful, some of you, of a manipulative female presence or a feminine presence around you, feminine energy around you, whether male and or female. Because remember, feminine energy, feminine presence, speaking of Prince, can come in many different forms. You know, I was watching a video of Prince earlier today, too. I was watching a video about like a lot of music artists are actually broke. And y'all wonder why, some people wonder why I don't pursue music professionally. Child, I know where the money is. But the good thing is I own my own masters. I own my own songwriting. I own my own production, right? Also, I watch the video actors aren't making a lot of money. Why do I also all of a sudden want an orange? I don't like eating on camera though. Is eating on camera ghetto to y'all? Would be eating an orange on camera be ghetto? You can be honest. Please be honest. I don't smack when I eat. I keep my mouth closed when I eat. Okay. My aunt. I love Prince. Hi Tohidas. You could def snack a little boo. Yeah. No, as long as you keep it cute, it's fine. As long as you keep it cute. Okay, I'm gonna go get an orange, and I'm gonna go get my orange. Mukbang with Lamarr will be so fun. Yeah, cause it's late. It's like late. I ate earlier. It's late. This is not the time to be eating anything carb related. Are those orange carbs? I'll be right back, y'all. I also got bottled water. It's Pure Life. I'm pretty sure I got. You know how sometimes you go to like KFC and you may get a meal, and I actually sometimes get bottled water. I don't always get soda because usually I don't finish the soda. But lately I have been obsessed with Slurpees. Can anyone tell me what that's about? So yeah, by the way, if you're trying to lose weight or be healthy, one of the healthy girlies, when you do get fast food, get bottled water. You don't always have to get soda, all right? Just saying. And this is an organic orange. I started buying organic fruit and vegetables, but I'm not going to peel it right now. Call me Toe Lamar. Okay. Unfortunately, my presence starts off good, but now it's crazy. My coworkers are being weird. Yeah, coworkers are always weird. Hi, Mercedes. You're a psychic who needs to replenish your energy, so I say have the orange. Thank you, Gio. Eat your orange. It's all good. We support you. Yes, I feel a lot of spiritual women deal with this, from women doing silent domination and spell to gain power, their power and light. Yeah. No, not at all. Eat orange. It's your show. We are here for you. Eating is cool. Orange is fiber. Orange is great for creativity. Really. Orange aligns with the sacral chakra. I love oranges. Like, literally, it's one of my favorite fruits. I love oranges. I love peaches. I love nectarines. I love tangerines. Sometimes I like plums. But my go tos are always a peach, a nectarine, or an orange. And my favorite vegetable is broccoli. I had broccoli earlier with my. That's also another thing. If you are gonna get fast food, because it was the only meal I had today was my KFC. Make some vegetables with it. All right, like offset the carbs a little bit. You know, remember carbs turns into sugar, which can turn into diabetes if you're not careful as well. Just saying. Yes, fiber and vitamin C. Yes, especially if you were doing candles today, you need to replenish your energy. I also don't think a lot of people understand how much doing candles takes away from your energy as well. Thank you for that, Gio. That's so strange, Lamar. I've been buying Slurpees lately as well. Is it okay? So, Kale, what is that about? Because I swear I have been having a Slurpee every single day, and not the small ones, like the big ones. And it does, like, I'll get to the last bit and it's like, dang, I'm tired of this. Like, are you not done yet? I'm so weird with food. They're closing a lot of 7-Elevens, really. You've been drinking Slurpees too, and they have 0 calorie Slurpees as well. But are they good though? 0 calories. Are they good though? I'm gonna be like, I'm tired of Slurpees, but right now I'm obsessed. You love broccoli too and asparagus. I don't love asparagus, but I will eat it. I don't know how to cook it. I don't know the best way to cook it. Some people really know how to cook asparagus really good. Outside of broccoli, I love um Brussels sprouts. I know I'm really weird with food. A lot of people hate Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I hate peas. Um I love beans. Bean soup is so good. Vitamix vegetable soup is delicious. You don't even have to heat it. Like, literally, the Vitamix cooks the soup. Like, it's so good. I haven't had a Vitamix soup in a minute, actually. Fiber is good to lose weight, in my opinion. Makes you feel full and don't add much weight. I agree. Oranges are good for lowering blood pressure. Ooh. I noticed Capricorns all do the same things at once. I noticed that too. And my friend is always like, y'all Capricorns like don't eat. Like, y'all take forever to eat. Like, y'all are all the same. I really think we're all similar in a lot of ways, Capricorns. I've noticed when I worked at 9 to 5, my presence always ended the same with me being an outcast. Always. You love a Slurpee? A Slurpee is so delicious. And it has to be Coke. There has to be Coke or cherry. Or I'm frozen. Oh, I was frozen. And I love Mountain Dew Slurpees. Oh, you've also been going down that Cleopatra rabbit hole. That takes energy too, Lamar. I have been obsessed with Cleopatra all over again today. I was talking about her palace. Ugh, apparently her palace was beautiful. Slurpees reminds me of the movie theater. I get them when I go to the movies. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I went on a date. I went on a date and he actually paid for my Slurpee and my ticket. It was so funny. I bought both of our tickets and he was like, "No, I bought both of our tickets." I was like, "Oh crap!" So I had to get a refund, and he bought my Slurpee. It was really fun, actually. Yes, child. I love a good date, honey. And we saw the movie Hokum, which was actually kind of a little bit scary. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. I just had a hot dog from Sam's Club and their chocolate yogurt. Ooh, that actually sounds interesting. I'm not a hot dog person, but that combination sounds interesting. I'm having broccoli and corn right now to fill me up. I love broccoli. Broccoli soup, broccoli, raw broccoli with dipped in ranch. I love broccoli. You love acorn squash. I love beans. Hi Lisa, I'm late to the show, but as a consistent candle customer, no one better come for Lamar and his business. He's helped me through so much. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa's definitely a consistent client for sure. Kale says, yeah, we definitely don't eat. I don't know what it is with the Capricorns. The Cap ancestor, do you eat? Like, I don't know why Capricorns we don't eat. Like, literally, we can go hours with not eating. Apparently, Aaliyah was the same way. I think we naturally fast as well. Cause like when I wake up first thing in the morning, food is not on my mind. Food usually doesn't come to my mind until the afternoon or evening. And then I'm like, oh, should I keep working or should I eat? They're not too bad. I had the Fresca one and I mixed it with Mountain Dew one. Ooh. The Frescas are good too. I have really been connecting to Sekhmet and Aset. Is it you that told me I need to get an Anubis, an Anubis statue? Someone keeps telling me I need to get an Anubis statue. I think it's you, the Cap ancestor. Like Anubis needs his own altar. I think is which you or someone keeps telling me. Because I have my Cleopatra altar, which actually has a lot of candles burning on it right now. A lot of you have been buying Cleopatra candles as well, which is interesting. There must be something happening with Cleopatra. Yes, I love that good date night. It was a really good date night. Yeah, it was really nice. I love Sam's ice cream. So good and cheap. Ooh. I haven't had ice cream in a long time. Hi, Grumpy Bubbles. Destiny Child says, Hella Capricorn in my chart. I don't eat. I don't know what it is. I could go hours without eating, 10 hours in between sometimes. Literally, like I can go 10, 12 hours without eating. And my friend Kiana is like, how do you do that? I'm like, I just don't, I don't think about food unless I'm hungry. And even when I'm hungry, sometimes, like, food is not my main priority, you know? Like, look, I got the orange and I haven't even, I was like, I'm craving an orange and I have the orange here and I haven't touched it. That's so Capricorn. It's so Capricorn. I'm a Libra sun, but I have Capricorn moon and I tend not to eat much either. That was me. Yeah, it's definitely a Capricorn thing. Okay, let's continue. But let me, I definitely will have a drink, a tea, a coffee somewhere near me. I'm sipping on for sure. Or Slurpee. All right. Page of emotions. Is your magic working or is their magic working? You're affecting other people. Your energy is affecting other people. So your magic, I have to say, is pretty strong. And it shows up very strongly in your magnetism and the way you affect people in your presence. So your magic is working, child. Your magic is magicking. Okay? It shows up in your authority energy. Okay? Your leadership energy. The way you challenge people or the way you don't back down. Your stance. Your magic is definitely magicking, child. Doesn't this look like Cleopatra? Could you imagine if her tomb was actually found? I know I've done a reading on that before, but I don't remember if I did the reading on Patreon or YouTube. Can someone remind me if, because I've done a few readings on her tomb, but I feel like I might have went really in depth on Patreon a few years ago. I kind of want to do a YouTube reading where once again I look into will she be found or looking into her tomb. Like I want to get into Cleopatra energy, y'all. Like I am a real obsessed with Cleopatra for some reason. If I don't eat, I get hangry, and no one wants that. See, I don't get hangry. Like I don't do. Do y'all Capricorns get hangry? Some maybe once in a blue moon I might get hangry, but I don't even get hangry like that. Like I am fine with some tea, child. I am fine with the Slurpee, some water, like an orange. Like I don't know what it is with me and food. Do I like seafood boils? I do. You know, I actually grew up eating crabs as well. I am from the DMV. So the DMV where I live in Virginia. So Virginia, yes, does have seven values. All right. But also Maryland is very like crab, like eating crab, seafood boil, like that's Maryland. DC is like a house posh of different cultures. Like you can pretty much get anything from DC. All right. Um so I grew up going to Maryland to get crabs to bring them back to Virginia to eat. And we laid out the newspaper. I grew up with the newspaper laid out, learning how to crack them open. Yeah, like I have fond memories of eating crabs as a kid. I actually haven't had crabs in a very long time. Crabs are so good. I mean, sometimes they'd have the corn. Memories. Hi, Gemini Sun Cap Rising, like unintentional fast. Yeah, we unintentionally fast. One of my best friends is a Capricorn, and she can go all day long without eating. It is such a Capricorn thing to go all day long without eating. That's I do that like that is so natural for me. When I was sick, I went 2 days without eating. Now was I starving by day two? Yeah, but it's weird. We don't eat because we are working. I knew when I read the title, but I still wanted to watch. Period. Yeah, the magic is magicking, child. It's definitely magicking. Queen of Voices got that bob on. I know that's right. Period. Ancient Egypt is present in this live. Definitely feel Cleopatra for sure. She's found. Body was moved but hasn't been confirmed yet. They're looking for Mark Antony. Where did you hear this? Oh, that's what I said? Interesting. Only if I'm being bugged. I get really hangry if I don't eat. Really, Toe? I don't get hangry. I really don't. Because I know eventually I'm going to eat. And then the funny thing is that I'll get really hungry and then I'll be like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. And then I can only eat a bowl full of something. And it's like I'm full. I also don't like to be overly full as well. I don't like that feeling. So I will also not finish food, put it away. I might and eventually eat it. I might not. I hate that. I do hate that. Like I hate wasting food, but if I don't know. Like I'm a Capricorn. Like, and I have 5 planets in Capricorn. Like that's just my relationship with food, and I don't know if it's ever gonna change. To be honest, it just is what it is. I'm a Cleopatra devotee too, so I remember almost everything Cleopatra related. Not me over here daydreaming about crab cakes. Oh my god, crab cakes. Sometimes I will get the canned crab meat, lump crab meat, and I will cuz sometimes I like to get tuna fish and like mix the tuna fish with mayonnaise and just, eat it off crackers or whatever. But sometimes I like to get the crab meat and mix it with tuna fish and eat it off crackers. So good. So good. But I have not had a good crab cake in a long time. Sorry, Billie Eilish, by the way. Y'all know I'm a Billie Eilish fan and she's going off on not vegans. Sorry, Billie girl, but I do still love you. I am still a newfound stan. Okay. But girl, I'm gonna eat meat and I love animals. Sorry. I recently went to an all you can eat restaurant on my birthday and had K-pop. It was so amazing. You get so many choices. I think I've had K-pop before. I think I've had that before. It's where it's like you put the boiling pot in the center and you kind of pick from it and dip it in the soy sauce. Is that what that is? By the way, I love using chopsticks. I have a video on my second channel actually of me talking about chopsticks. Like I'm so random. One thing I do is take 2 bites, then be done with it. That is, yeah, 2 bites, and it's like, okay, I don't want this anymore. I'm full. I'm over it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I would get a big meal from someplace if I want more. Next day, I'll turn it into 2 meals. That's a smart thing to do. Is to yeah, yeah. That's very Capricorn as well. Billy literally uses animal products herself. She's delusional. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a newfound stan, so I don't know what to say fully about her, but I love her voice. I love her creativity. I love her personality. I love Billie Eilish, but she is a hoot for sure. She's definitely a hoot. Lennon says Lamarr teaches how to make soups on Vitamix. Do making soups on Vitamix. I'm intrigued. Yeah, Lennon. I should make you one the next time you come over. They're really good, actually. And oh, the client messaged me back. She apologized. She was nice about it. See? I'm not mean. I'm not mean, okay? They used to have a thread on me on a certain forum where they used to talk shit and say, "Oh my god, he's so horrible. He's the worst thing." I had to get it removed legally from my search results. All right. But I'm not mean. There are some clients. I definitely have some client stories that I could tell that I could turn into a story time, but ciao. Anyways, speaking of magicking, let's continue. I love Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. I love that song. Yeah, I like Birds of a Feather. I low key want to go back to her first album and revisit some of those songs because it sounds like there's some bops on that one. But I have to be honest, when Billie Eilish first came out, I wasn't totally into the music, but I was very intrigued by her interviews. Like, I always watched her interviews because she seemed very enlightened for like such a young person, you know? Like it had hot pot and also Korean barbecue together, and choices were unlimited. I had snow crab legs; they were included. Ooh, Korean barbecue's delicious. I could watch it also where, but I want to give you my views. Yes, okay. I'm gonna make a video. Yeah, I haven't been getting into my second channel lately. We're gonna revive that. I kind of want to start doing vlogs, but we'll see. Because I feel like I would also be entertaining out in real life. But also, I get recognized in real life. Remember, I used to vlog and I kept getting recognized. Remember, I was like vlogging outside that Starbucks and people would literally walk up to me and take pictures. Child. I've gotten recognized in the movie theater. I've gotten recognized at urgent care. Like, I don't know how y'all be recognizing me. Lamarr, do you have any celebrity clients? Not that I know of. I might, but I might not know it or not. I might not care. Really. I feel like I've had celebrity clients before, probably. I don't really get phased by stuff like that though. Usually, I don't care what TV show you're on. I don't care what business you own. You know what? I do have either celebrity clients or people that work around celebrities. Yeah, but I never ask any further questions. I just do my job and move on. Because I've definitely had readings from personal readings from people where they've directly asked about a celebrity, and it's coming from the perspective of, yeah, I either know them or work around them or work with them. It's like, oh, okay, interesting. Okay, well, this is what I see. Next question. That's usually my vibe. So I definitely have people that work in the industry. I have clients that work in the industry for sure. I've had producers. Yeah. I feel like you are this month going to get a celebrity client or ran into one this month, run into. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely know that celebrities watch me, but I don't know. They don't always come to me as themselves or like reveal themselves, but I definitely have people that have worked in the industry for sure. I've had a woman producer specifically. Um, yeah. So, anyways, three of emotions connected to thoughts, the mind, communication. Once again, is your magic working or is their magic working? Three of emotions. Huh. The interesting thing is that these three people also have presence. But the energies they're holding, two of them are holding the crescent of the moon. It's the three of emotions. So this one could be holding a chalice, a cup of some sort. They don't seem like a threat, but they may once again be compelled by you and your energy. So I feel like your energy is compelling. I feel like you have strong presence, but some of you kind of do need to work on your shielding, or like not having your presence or your energy be so accessible. It feels like it's almost like walking into the room fully unveiled. But it's kind of like, you kind of need a veil. How Madonna's coming out with a new album, by the way. Are y'all excited? Kale says you're very talented. Thank you, Kale. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there's celebrities in the room right now, but or at least one celebrity in the room. But you know how sometimes Madonna will she loves to dress up, child. So a lot of times she'll wear those veils where you can't see her face. Gaga will, or she used to do this a lot, where you can't always see her face. Remember she showed up in the egg that one time. That's a way of protecting your energy, protecting your presence. That is someone who is aware of their presence, aware of their energy, aware of how they affect a room, but also maybe how their energy can also be taken in or absorbed. Like, why are they holding out these things? Are they holding them out in order to absorb your energy into them? You know? Even though they don't seem to mean harm. These figures in the three of emotions don't necessarily seem like they mean harm. But are they still energy harborers? Are they still energy vampires unbeknownst to them? Are you the light that feeds them? Are you the supreme queen or supreme king in there looking to get to where you are? You have to protect that energy. Not everybody could get to the king or queen. Not everybody could get to Cleopatra. Not everybody could get to King Tut. Not everybody can get to Madonna or Lady Gaga, right? So because you have presence, because you have a strong energy, you need to protect that. You need to shield that. Because good energy can be attracted to it, but bad energy can be attracted to it as well. And just like a moth is attracted to a flame, a moth doesn't always mean harm, but it wants something from that flame. It wants something from that light, right? And believe it or not, when so many moths get attracted to a flame, eventually those moths can literally drain the energy of that light. Everything is energy, even down to insects. All right. Toe says I'm in Aries. I do have some strong presence, but you are right. I become too accessible at times. I have no filter. Right. London says I'm looking at my energy lately as everyone I come in contact with, I will take them to the afterlife with me. And no, ma'am, not taking the whole world with me. Right. You attract a lot of energy vampires. I'm supreme. It starts mentally. Right. Muse of materials. So things are opening up for you. You're on a journey all on your own. Also, the roads are open for you. So I'm not seeing any strong magic impeding your space or impeding on your energy right now. Once again, it seems like your magic is the one working the most so far. Your magic seems to be the one with the most presence that shifts the room to the most, so that the room acquiesces to the most. The question is, are you aware of it and what are you doing with it? Are you protecting it? Are you shielding it? Or are you allowing people to slowly take? Ace of emotion. Once again, the ace of emotion can be the energy of receiving, being in a state to receive. Once again, nothing impeding your energies. The hermit. Seems like your magical energy is very self-focused. It's very much on its own road, with its own focus, with its own trajectory. I'm protecting myself, says positively. I'm in hermit mode. Ooh, I get the death card connected to one-on-one relationships. Is your magic working or is their magic working? This is definitely transitions, endings, moving on, letting go. This is definitely a sign that their magic is not working. Their magic may be hitting a brick wall or a dead end. Their magic no longer affects the relationship dynamic with you, which means it's no longer reaching you the way it used to or the way it once did or in any way at all. Look at how the moth, we were just talking about a moth, look how the moth is covering the person's mouth. Any words spoken over you, once again, reach a dead end. If they speak your name, once again, it reaches hollow ethers. And it's all because your magic is on its own trajectory. It's not focused on them, it's not directed at them. It's almost like your magic isn't an impenetrable light, where it's like any rays they try to shine in your direction, it's like the ray gets immediately cut off or bounce back to them. That's how strong your energy is becoming and has become. Their magic is not magicking. Meanwhile, yours is. Chakia says, I try to take a page out of Beyonce and Aaliyah's book in terms of presence. Period. J. Manuel says, I just sense my parents stop for the time being, but I don't trust who they might know. Positively A says, makes sense because I worded my name as well. That part. Queen of Emotions. You've taken your power back. You're in total control of your energy right now. Five of Inspiration connected to expansion. There may be a little bit of an energy with you where you don't know what's next. You don't know what direction to move in next. The pathway ahead could be a little cloudy, right? But that's not necessarily their magic working. It may be where your magic is lacking, though. So your magic needs to start being more future directed. All right. Thank you to whoever just donated for a reading. Let me see. Yes, thank you, Brittany, for your donation for a live reading. So far we have 3 people on the list for a live reading. Mic drop. How do I shield our energy at times, though? Protection spells, wearing protection amulets. That's one thing I was learning in my Egyptian rabbit hole I was going down, especially King Tut. I learned that they actually embalm their mummies with certain amulets on certain body parts for protection. So that tells me that ancient Egyptians believed amulets had protection. Evil eye bracelets. Y'all know I make evil eye bracelets. But I also wear certain jewelry. This is a gold bracelet, silver bracelet. Gold and silver have protective qualities. I also wear a gold necklace around my neck, all right, for personal protection once again, right? As a matter of fact, let's look up the qualities of gold and silver. Spiritual qualities of gold metal. Let's read the spiritual qualities of gold metal. Cuz I know also in certain cultures like having metal bracelets and stuff like that is also a part of protection. Let's read. Gold is widely regarded in spiritual traditions as a high frequency metal of the sun that symbolizes divine energy, purity, and enlightenment. It acts as a powerful energy amplifier, fostering wisdom, attracting prosperity, and offering spiritual protection, while due to its incorruptible nature, representing eternity. I don't just wear this jewelry for no reason. There's also a reason why the pharaohs wore gold jewelry and certain metals and stones, right? Cleopatra was constantly adorned in gold. Apparently, so was her furniture, right? They didn't do that for nothing. Let's continue reading. Key spiritual qualities of gold include solar and divine connection associated with the sun. Gold embodies life giving energy, warmth, and the divine masculine. It is frequently linked to divinity, royalty, and high spiritual attainment. Protection and purity. Because it does not rust or corrode, gold symbolizes purity, immortality, and incorruptibility, acting as a shield against negative energies and spiritual corrosion. Energy amplification. It is considered an excellent conductor of high frequency energy, often used to amplify the healing properties of stones or to boost one's spiritual vibrations. Enlightenment and wisdom. Gold aligns with the crown chakra, opening the mind to higher wisdom, self awareness, and understanding of the universe. Abundance and manifestation. Beyond material wealth, gold is used for attracting abundance in all areas of life, enhancing confidence, and bringing and manifesting dreams. Copper is good for protection as well. You're right, the Cap ancestor. I actually have some copper bracelets as well. Let's look up the spiritual quality of silver, which is also a really good. It is much cheaper than gold, but I literally never take any. By the way, I never take any of my jewelry off. I'm not gonna tell you where I got it from because I don't like talking about money and stuff like that. But yeah, I never take it off. Let's read about silver, okay? Silver is a very powerful feminine metal associated with the moon, embodying intuition and emotional balance and divine reflection. It symbolizes purity, acting as a conductor for high dimensional energies and a protective tool for healing. Silver is believed to nurture psychic abilities, calm the mind, and aid in inner reflection, introspection, and spiritual growth. Key spiritual qualities of silver include lunar and feminine energy. Linked to the moon and sea, silver embodies yin, feminine energy, acting as a mirror to the soul, reflecting both light and dark to foster self awareness. Intuition and emotional balance. Silver is renowned for its calming and soothing influence, helping to reduce anxiety, balance emotions, and boost intuition. It is often used to bring peace and stillness to the mind. Purification and protection. Historically viewed as a pure metal, it is often associated with cleansing negative energy and protecting against evil or harmful influences. Reflection and introspection. Due to its reflective nature, silver is thought to promote introspection, helping individuals look inward, evaluate their lives, and see their true selves. Transformation and adaptability. Silver represents a gentle flowing energy that supports transformation, making it ideal for those seeking to adapt to new ideas or process emotional changes. Wisdom and calmness, and it helps to foster mental clarity and helps individuals to remain centered and grounded during stressful, chaotic situations. In addition to these properties and many traditions, silver is thought to attract wealth, good luck, and happiness. Investing in jewelry is worth more than just the look. I'll say that. All right. Investing in a good piece of jewelry is worth more than the look. And I have more more jewelry, that I don't, that I kind of have hidden around my the place, right? But jewelry is a worthwhile investment, child. Like, yeah, for many different reasons. It's not just about opulence. Sometimes it's about protection. And also, the thing I love about silver and gold jewelry is it's inconspicuous. So you don't see it and say, oh, okay, that person must do magic. That person must be a witch. It just looks like regular jewelry that you could wear anywhere for any occasion, which means you're always protected. Clock that T. All right. I'm just saying. Thank you, Steelers Nation, for your donation. My car is silver. Yes. Yo, Cap, I came across one of your Reiki videos on TikTok, and I gotta say, I felt that. Ooh, yes, lunar silver specifically. Thank you, Lamarr. I am its real deal. Or thank you, Lennon. I am the real deal. Yes, Lamarr, your nails are giving evil eye energy too. Oh, thank you. That's why I haven't taken these off. It kind of looks cool. Like I actually kind of like this. It's kind of a vibe. That's why I haven't taken it off yet. Oh my god, I had a mediumship reading with you, and my ancestor wanted silver on her altar and water associated items. This makes me want to start on her altar. And you can find silver, like you can find silver bowls at like garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores. I don't know necessarily, but you might be able to find silver jewelry as well. Um I recommend going to a reputable jeweler. Um and just invest in a good piece, honestly. All right. Sometimes you can find good deals as well. I am a silver chain necklace. I bought a silver chain necklace today for my silver Santa Muerte statue. Yes. Gonna get something gold now. Period toe. Healing is quite natural for me. Metal repels negative energy, yet you'll get your gold chain snatched out in the Dominican and Panama. I know, yeah. Be careful where you wear your jewelry, child. I know I said I never take off my jewelry, but I will if I need to. Let's not get it twisted. Just wanted to check if you see my PayPal payment for a live reading. Yes, I did. RQ. Are you Brittany? So yeah, definitely be careful where you wear your jewelry too, child. But yeah. The Emperor shows up. Connected to the past, connected to long-term goals, connected to also your professional life, your status once again. The Emperor is not a light status. Once again, notice how the Emperor stands out from amongst the crowd, even of people down there, right? Your energy stands out, all right? Your energy affects people once again. Your magic is magicking. Theirs is not magicking as compared to yours. All right? Your magic is working. Definitely more than theirs is. Period. That is the entire gist of this reading. But I get the devil card though. Some people once again may be threatened by your magic. All right. There are some people that, or there may be energies out there that may be actively working against you as well. So once again, veil your energy, protect your energy, shield your energy. We're talking about, buying jewelry and stuff like that for protection, right? These are ways to protect your energy, to shield your energy. All right. And I notice I don't always show my necklace either. I don't always show my necklace. I don't need to always show it. That's not the point is to the point isn't to show it. That's not the point for me. Clock that T, right? I'm just saying. I am just saying, child. All right. All right, you guys. That was the last live. That was the last. That was the last card for the collective. Let's get the final card for the collective. Find a pawn shop. Buy there often. They will work you deals, cut you deals. Jewelers actually cut deals to their customers that buy from them. Yeah, yeah. I go to a jeweler. I don't want to say who the jeweler is because I just feel like that's tacky, you know. But yeah, I believe jewelry is an investment. Amulet pieces, protection pieces can be investments. But you can also go to the local botanica and get, those necklaces. Sometimes they're made of good quality, sometimes they're not. I actually have a moonstone necklace I bought from a botanica that I used to wear all the time. I actually wouldn't mind putting it on now. But dang if I know where that necklace is, actually. Let me go find my moonstone necklace. I also have another necklace over there that I could wear and show you all. Some botanicas have really good jewelry. Let me show you some other jewelry I have that are actual uh, gemstones as well, made from actual gemstones. Oh man, I don't know where my necklace is. Is it over here? Oh, I found it. Yay, I found it, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay. So I got this from a Botanica, and it kind of looks like a pearl necklace, but it's actually moonstone. And I have another one over here that's not moonstone, but it's actually smoky quartz. Oh, and I have another one of malachite. Hold on. I have a couple necklaces over here. Actually, I could show y'all. Hold on. I wear this one the most. I'm actually gonna put this one on right now because I love this one, but it looks like pearl, kind of. This is actual pearl. I don't remember where I got this from, but these are actual pearls. This is a really like kind of fancy, pretty necklace that I never have a reason to really wear, but these are actual pearls. This might be, I don't know what this is made of. But I have to be careful because I have really like sensitive skin, so I also can't wear fake jewelry either. I'm one of those people. This kind of looks like Coach or something like that, though. Is this Coach? Well, this looks like maybe Betsy Johnson. I'm not sure, but I this is real pearl. I never wear this, but I think it's really pretty. This is malachite, which I never wear, but I also have a malachite stone. I actually love malachite. I think it's because it's Cleopatra liked malachite apparently. But I have this, which I used to wear a lot, but I don't anymore. This is malachite stone. And then this is smoky quartz. I actually really like this one. I don't wear this as often, but once again, I got this from a Botanica as well. So maybe I'll put this one on because I actually really like this one. I can fit it over my head actually, not with my glasses, but actually goes good with the outfit, goes good with the shirt. This one I literally sometimes never take off. And I actually like wearing this one inside my shirt. I'm really weird. But yeah, that's my jewelry, child. This is how you shield your energy, though. This is how you can shield your energy wearing these types of jewelry and amulets and stuff like that. And then you can look cute while doing it as well. Truth for the collective. Truth. Pearl and brass. It looks like a rosary. I have a Cleopatra jewelry box, so I know my jewelry is haunted by Cleopatra. Items hold energy, so cleansing is required. Even gold, we gotta cleanse. Usually, yeah. Malachite is great for transformation. You get your jewelry from Sheen. I mean, Sheen has cute stuff. And good fortune. I didn't know that. Child, let me put on the malachite. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put on the malachite. Yes. Because, period. I'm going to put this on the inside of my shirt, though. Smoky quartz is great for grounding and calmness. Some jewelers at pawns have spirits attached to them. Yeah. Yeah. You got to be careful, child. Yeah, I got your Venmo. Okay, we're gonna get to the live readings, y'all. I'm sorry. This is a long live, child. Let's get to the last card for the collective, the number 12, truth. The eagle proudly surveys its domain from such a high perch that all pertaining to the situation is revealed. The shadows hide nothing from his keen vision. Once you can remove yourself from the muck that lower vibrations keep you in, you can attain a viewpoint that enables you to see the truth of the matter. This card advises you to search for the truth of the situation, regardless of the emotions it brings up. Are you or someone connected to you unconsciously suppressing the truth? Hiding from the truth can only intensify the lesson later on. So, the eagle is an apex predator. This is the energy you give. All right. This is the way your magic is working. You're giving apex predator energy. A lot of people are actually afraid of eagles. Have you seen an eagle in person? Them things are huge. A lot of animals actually look different and huger in person than you would expect. All right, let's get to the collective questions now. Let's get to the live reading questions, I mean. Lamarr, you should do video shorts on crystals so we know how to use them. That would be good. Yeah, I need to get back into the shorts. Because apparently the shorts are where it's at right now, but I haven't made a short probably in a year, child. Thank you for cleansing, creating energy, be section me past reading in Jesus' name. I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, collected or live reading time. I wear malachite during my Reiki healing sessions I do for the collective and clients. Yeah, I'm gonna start wearing my malachite again. I'm gonna start buying jewelry again, as if I don't have enough. But child, I need new stones. I'm not gonna buy jewelry like gold or anything like that. I want like this type of jewelry, like I want stones. I want pearls, child. I would love a pearl bracelet, actually. I feel like that would be really pretty. Boyfriend, future boyfriend. All right. Let's get to the live readings. Let's see who donated first for alive. I think it was Lyric. I think Lyric was first. Let's get to Lyric's question. Thank you, C. Richardson. I think after Lyric is C. Richardson. And then we had someone donate for a YouTube reading. So let's get the list down real quick. I think first was Lyric, then was C. Richardson, then was Steelers Nation, I believe, and then was Brittany, and then was J. Manuel. So I don't know how many people that is. That's like 4 or 5 people so far. Let's get it cracking. I cannot believe y'all are up with me at almost 2:30 a.m. I really wanted to come on early. Like, the sweet spot is usually if I can come anytime between 6 and 8 p.m. I find is like really the sweet spot. But child, sometimes I just can't make it because I have too many personal readings to do, too many candles, too much going on. And today was one of those days, and I was like, child, I just gotta go live. Like, whoever shows up, shows up. And the fact that there's 30 people in the room at almost 3 a.m. is wild. I love that y'all find me so entertaining. I love that y'all like spending time with me at 3 a.m. I think in the West Coast, it's what, 11 p.m.? All right, Lyric is first. Let's get to Lyric's question. I don't have any diamonds. Actually, I don't have any diamonds. I would like a diamond, but I also feel like buying, I don't know, but I buy myself jewelry all the time, so I'm not going to say buying yourself a diamond is like weird, but I don't know. It's not the first thing I think of when I'm like, I want to buy myself jewelry. Like, I don't know. I don't have diamond anything actually yet. Apparently, platinum jewelry is really good as well. Doesn't shorts sometimes generate more money? That's what I'm hearing. Shorts are generating more money apparently. So I need to get on the short train. Apparently, the thing with shorts is I don't like that it's short though. Like I actually like the long form content because I feel like I have a long form content personality, but I could also probably conform to a shorts as well. Buy diamonds, icy gemstone, icy crystals. I would like a diamond something. Just don't know what it would be. Like, like a diamond bracelet. Like, I don't know. I'll get diamond something eventually in my life. Or maybe I'll be gifted something. I'm going to put that out there in the ethers. All right. I love your late night vibes. You have a chill energy, Lamarr. It's nice to stay in your live and listen to your knowledge at times too. Thank you. I went to the jewelry store the other day, thought of getting you diamonds. Getting me diamonds? When I met you, you really inspired me to get my second lobes pierced. Really like them on you. Oh, your second lobe? Yeah, I have. Did y'all know that I have my second lobe pierced? I was inspired by Cleopatra. I literally love jewelry, and I don't know if you can see. This is a pearl. This is gold, and I have it on this ear too. Pearl, gold. I don't know if y'all can always see that. Yeah, and I never take those out either, even though I have other jewelry. Me, diamonds, linen. But you know what, linen? Did I ever show y'all what linen bought me? Should I show them what you bought me? The way linen gagged me, child. Lennon gagged me. Lennon bought a gift for me and Cleopatra, and I think I told y'all about it. Child, Lennon be really going all out, and the way I cherish what he bought with my life, child. Oh my gosh, and the way I don't know how you even be finding some of this stuff, child. But yeah, Lennon is a great gift giver, honey. He will gag you for filth. Okay. Honey bunny. He got me porcelain a porcelain Cleopatra statue and a Mark Antony statue. I think you said you were gonna make a video. Okay, maybe I need to make a video because the way he gagged me, like how you found my freaking porcelain Mark Antony statue, and the way it's set up on my altar is they're facing each other. Mark Antony and Cleopatra are facing each other on my Cleopatra altar. They're porcelain statues. It's how he found that, I don't know, child, but it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Let's get to lyrics question. I'll be right back. Let me go blow my nose real quick. Oh, and then he actually also bought me heels that I have not worn out yet, but they actually fit. Child. You thought I forgot about the heels? Honey. All right, let's get to lyrics question. For what does Spirit want me to know right now? What does Spirit want Lyric to know right now? What does Spirit want Lyric to know right now? What does Spirit want Lyric to know right now? I get the Hanged Man as your first card. So, Lyric, you may feel like right now things are delayed. Certain things may have been put on pause, or there's not forward movement that you're looking for right now. It feels like maybe this deals with your status with something or your position with something. Three of Materials is facing that card. maybe you being considered out of a group of other people, or once again, it may be maybe why do they get to move forward while I get, held back kind of thing. This definitely could deal with money, stability, bottom line energy. Page of emotions, maybe thoughts getting the best of you, getting a little bit also upset over how something is being handled as well. Once again, maybe you're feeling like you're being overlooked or not being taken seriously. The moon card shows up in terms of how you should emotionally move forward with something. How do you handle this energy moving forward, especially if there's a continuous delay of some sort? But I get the Ten of Pentacles, a blessing, a breakthrough, a windfall of some sort, of resources maybe, that shows up around July or August for you, Lyric. So definitely seems like July and or August are going to be really good months for you, or the next 5 to 10 weeks are going to be really important for you in terms of this energy showing up. I get the Ten of Inspiration, though, connected to routine, self-improvement, connected to consistency. So there's a grieving of some sort, though. There's a bittersweetness. The Temperance card shows up connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships, becoming awake and aware of something. And then the Knight of Emotion shows up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy connected to change, transformation. Knight of Emotions is moving forward with enthusiasm. You could be leaving something behind going into September, October, November. Star card shows up connected to freedom, expansion, stepping outside your comfort zones. This is once again you becoming aware of something. You may be becoming aware of moving in a new direction. Maybe by the end of the year, you decide to move in a new direction. You decide to commit to something. Three of Emotions. Connected to the past, connected to long-term goals. This could be a support system. Maybe going where you feel more supported. I get the Ace of Inspirations. You're being guided right now to take action, to take some spiritually guided actions that are going to push you into a new arena, a new energy, a new journey, a new era. But it also will take you grieving the past, grieving something that maybe hasn't been working or is no longer working, and maybe also an energy where you're being overshadowed or overlooked. Okay? Let's get your final card. All right, Cephas, you're up next. C. Richardson, what's your question? Let's get the final card for Lyric. Ascension. You're going through a form of ascension right now. Ascension. Let's read. Some of those following a spiritual path have ascension as the ultimate goal. However, ascension portrayed in art and literature as a great leap into instant nirvana is actually a giant work of art and fiction. Rather, ascension is the process of conscious living. We are all spiritual beings. We are all souls in a human body who are living life on this earth in order to learn and to grow at the soul's level, that is being spiritual. Whether you are conscious of it or not, you are walking towards ascension. Each experience, relationship, obstacle, joy, and creation will bring you one step closer on the ladder to where we all end, with a greater awareness of ourselves than we started out with. This situation, at its best, is a rung on the ladder of your soul's path towards ascension. The situation you are inquiring about is assisting you on this ladder. Work at the bigger picture and know you are bigger than any issues or problems you may have. All right. Thank you, Lyric, for your donation. Now we're going to get to C-Face's question. Let's see what we've got going on. After C-Face, I think is Steelers Nation. And then after Steelers Nation is Brittany. Or RQ788. And then after RQ788 is J Manuel. And once again, if someone wants to donate for a live reading while I'm here, send in your donations. I'm going to post the link again. You can send your donation via the link in the chat and or the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo on the screen. It is $30. You get a full spread, a final card, and of course, you can always come back and see what I predicted for you. I never delete these live streams, as you all know. All right. Let me post the link one more time. And you can ask any question you want. It doesn't have to be specific to the topic of the video. Okay, let's get to Cephas's question. Let's go ahead and cleanse the cards. All right. Oh gosh, what happened to the chats? Okay, we're back. Just checking. All right. Every time I move the screen, the chat disappears. All right, there we go. I want to keep with today's theme. I'm currently 6 hours ahead of you. I want to stay with the theme. Is my magic working? I always say my archangel prayers on a daily basis, along with lighting a candle weekly, honoring spirit and my ancestors, and I love carrying my crystals around with me. I usually keep them at home, in the car, and also at my work desk in the office. I was told that I do. That's smart, by the way, keeping crystals in your car and at your work desk. I also keep crystals in my car, too. I was told that I have access to a higher power and to start accessing some gifts I may have. I'm not sure what they are just yet. However, my tarot cards haven't let me down. I started using them for a year and they've been on point. Is there any other gifts I may have and how can I access them? Is your magic working? And do you have any gifts? Is Cephas 508's magic working? Are there spiritual gifts being activated? Is Cephas 508's magic working? Give us clarity and insight, Spirit. All right, cards. Work with me, please. Work with me. Thank you. Is your magic working? The Fool. I feel like your magic is working in ways you maybe wouldn't expect. It's guiding you. Your magic is guiding you and pushing you in new directions more than you would think. Probably your decision to move to Italy was guided by your own magic. All right. So in that sense, your magic is definitely working. I get the Page of Voices connected to money, finances, and stability. In terms of money magic, stability magic, there could be more to be desired. I always say part of mastering money and stability is the mental aspect. Like, what is your relationship to money? What is your relationship to stability? Are you constantly stressing about it? Are you constantly worrying about it? Or is the flow, open? Is the flow flowing? This is a little bit of overthinking, over worrying. Maybe at times not believing, second guessing as well. Eight of Voices. There definitely is maybe more of a need to master your mind, master your thoughts, Cephas 508, in terms of your magic. Part of the magic is believing in it. not allowing your thoughts, your worries, your fears to counteract it as well. I get the Eight of Materials. So this is having your hands in a little bit of everything, planting certain seeds, tending to said seeds, putting emotional energy behind it as well. So you're actually better at managing your emotions more than your thoughts, which is interesting. Logging off, Lamarr. Talk to you later. I might catch you in a future personal reading too. Okay, Lennon. Good night. Yeah, it's getting late. I know, child. That's why I was like, let's get to the live readings, so we don't end up being here for 3 hours. 3 hours at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. The death card does show up connected to confidence. Yeah, I feel like with Cephas, there's something about thoughts, worries, fears, maybe a lack of confidence in yourself and your magic that could be counteracting the energies. So I feel like you may need to do more magic to boost yourself up, to boost your energy. More cleansing baths, but cleansing baths that are boosted, like um I'm gonna give you a specific cleansing bath, but you have to email me. I'm gonna give you a specific bath to do to help with that. But I get the temperance card connected to work, routine, self improvement. I feel like your magic is working on the basis of improving upon yourself, but there are some weak spots. There are some um hidden spots or blind spots. That's what they're called. There are some blind spots. All right. I get the 10 of emotions. I feel like part of your magic is also about bringing the right people to you or the right energies to you. The Hermit card shows up, connected to expansion, good luck, optimism, self improvement. Your magic works in the form of you somehow your direct link to spirit strengthening and you trusting and heeding spirit's messages and following spirit's guidance. The Justice card shows up connected to the past. The World card shows up connected to unexpected changes. So your magic is definitely working on certain levels. The Knight of Swords is the last card. Not necessarily the King or Queen of Swords, but the Knight of Swords. So you're also working towards something. The Knight of Swords would also be working towards mastering its thoughts, mastering its words, speaking things into existence. All right. So maybe those energies are where your weak spots lie with your magic, or where your magic could improve, or where your blind spots are, but definitely your magic is working for sure. All right. Maybe also working on protection a little bit more. But I have a specific bath that would be really good for you. It's actually connected to Cleopatra. So, um, speaking of, final card for Cephas. And then after Cephas, I think was Steelers Nation. And then after Steelers Nation was Brittany. Brittany, did you RQ? Did you put your question in the with your donation, or RQ/Brittany? If you could put your question in the chat, that would be fabulous. If you did not put your question with your donation, retreat. Interesting. Let's see what it means for you, Cephas 508. Retreat. It says this is a good time to retreat into your safe place, a quiet time to gather your resources for what's to come. Work on making your body, mind, and soul as strong and unencumbered as possible. This is the card that urges you to get your ducks in a row for the changes that lay ahead. Changes sometimes come fast and furious. Even when they are longed for, it can take us unprepared. By drawing this card, you are advised to prepare for some changes coming your way soon. Alternately, take time to process the changes that you have already gone through or recently gone through, which will be your move. All right. Thank you so much. I was told I have a connection to Mother Isis. I will be sure to email you. Thank you. You're welcome. That's your cue, child. Mother Isis is Cleopatra, child. So that is definitely your cue. Thank you for your donation, Cephas. Let's get to Steeler Nation's question, which I think was more of a like yes or no question. Thank you for including the GB second past reading a. All right, Steelers Nation says I have a question. I wear a lot of black. Now I have worn. Oh wait, let me put your name in the thingy. Hold on. Steelers Nation says I have a question. I wear a lot of black. Now I have worn other colors. However, I feel more comfortable wearing black. Is there a particular reason why a person would prefer one color over the other? Why would someone prefer to wear one color over the other, or why is Steelers Nation preferring to wear the color black? Oh no, this card's coming apart. I need to get super glue. This card, I'm pretty sure, got wet earlier, and of course, now. I don't have any glue to put it back together, so it will just have to deal for the time being. Or I could just really put this to the side. I'm going to put this card to the side. I'll figure out something later for it. Man down, man down. Why does Steelers Nation wear a lot of black? Is there a particular reason why someone would prefer to wear one color over the other? 10 of emotions. It may be a way of protecting your emotions. Maybe you also come from a family that wears a lot of black or is particular about protecting said emotions. Thank you, Steelers Nation, for your donation. Or for your donation, I guess. I get the 5 of materials. You may not also want to bring a lot of attention to yourself, Steelers Nation. So wearing black may be a way of doing that. Knight of Voices, which is interesting, because in the Knight of Voices, there's a lot of white, which white is known as to reflect energy. Black is more so known to absorb energy. And then I get the Death card, which could be mourning, maybe representing being in a state of transition or change or transformation or healing. So maybe you're in a state of healing to some degree, letting go of something or moving on from something, and wearing black represents that energy, this transformation, change you're going through. Maybe you're mourning something internally or spiritually, subconsciously as well. But if I were you, I would try to maybe circumvent wearing the black all the time with a color that reflects, because if you're constantly wearing black, that means you're constantly absorbing energy. So you want to maybe wear black with some white in it or with other colors mixed in it. All right. Or maybe every now and then wearing white. Some people have a color that looks good on them or they feel good in. Black may be one of your colors, right? But black can also be a form of protection. You'd be surprised a lot of empaths will wear black as a way of self-protecting, protecting their emotions. All right. So you could have that going on as well. Thank you, Steelers Nation, for your donation. I mean, I guess you sent another donation, so should I just give you a full spread? I get the Emperor, so I guess black makes you also feel in control. Once again, the 5 of Voices, 7 of Voices. Once again, I would kind of question yourself. Is there also something you're trying to hide? You know, black can be slimming. Black can hide a lot of things, right? Black is not as as uh exposing as white or certain colors or like a yellow, for example. All right. But there's definitely a magical component, once again, to wearing the color black. Why can I see the comments on the screen, but I can't see them in the chat? Oh, maybe because it says top chat. It's not showing all the chat. There we go. It's an emotional thing for you. It's a way to protect your emotions. The Tower card shows up, connected to unexpected changes once again. And the Wheel of Fortune. So it can be a self protective mechanism. It can be a way, once again, black does absorb good energy. So sometimes you're absorbing good energy, good luck. Sometimes you got to be careful of absorbing the negative energies around you, right? There's a lot of black in this card. As a matter of fact, this person is wearing all black, actually. But who the tower moment is happening to. So black can represent transition. In this card, this person is wearing all orange. Once again, representing maybe their fiery nature, their passionate nature. So every person's color is different. Every different color evokes a different emotion. Um, I think black is more so a self-protective mechanism. Once again, but if you wear too much black, you may be doing more harm than good if you're not careful. Okay. I actually had to be conscious of wearing too much black. Because it kind of started to feel like, am I in constant mourning? Like, what's going on here? Let's get your final card. And I think black technically has all the colors in it, doesn't it, Loki? Which is very symbolic and apropos. Sexual energy, interesting. Speaking of black, interesting. Sexual energy number 25. Let's read. And then after Steelers Nation is RQ. And then after RQ is J Manuel. Number 25. Let's read. In the purest sense, sexual energy is not an energy to be expanded from you, it is a state to reside in. The first and second chakras are the root of our sexual feelings. When you use this very potent energy to manipulate people and situations, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. When you expand your life force energy up from your first two chakras and incorporate the energy from your heart and your crown, you can experience the most complete and divine experience of all sexual energy possible. This doesn't even have to include another person. When you can merge your connection to Creator with your connection to the earth, without any filters or blocks between the two, you will experience a complete and true connection. We act as the conduit between heaven and earth, and when we can put ourselves into the energy at any given time, we are not tempted to use our sexual energy in a way that feeds our need for validation, nor are we easily manipulated by another's outputting of sexual energy. This card is asking you to look at where your sexual energy is directed in your life. So maybe for you, it's about somewhere sexual energy as well. All right. My wife even commented many times, why are you always wearing black? Yeah. Yeah, I would look deeper. A lot of times black is a safe space for different reasons. All right. But it's also a space for transformation to happen a lot of times. All right. Thank you for that donation, Steelers Nation. Now let's get to RQ's question. All right, and then J Manuel, you're up next. So J Manuel, if you put your question, if you didn't put your question with your donation, please put it in the chat. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Oh man. God, allergies are a bitch. So annoying. You're welcome, Steelers Nation. All right, RQ. Let's see. I think I did, but I'll retype it. What is Andrew W.'s true feelings regarding me? What are Andrew W.'s true feelings regarding RQ7888? Give us clarity and insight. What message do RQ7888's ancestors and spirit guides have to tell them about how Andrew W. truly feels regarding them? And then I think I'm going to end the video by finally eating my orange with y'all, chow. All right. Which gives any last minute people that want to send a donation time to send their donations. How does Andrew truly feel about you? I get the ace of emotions, so there's a strong emotional tether here between you and Andrew, meaning you emotionally affect him, he emotionally affects you in some way, shape, or form. But I get the devil card around stability, money, finances, resources, so there could be harsh conversations or harsh energy around these topics. The 10 of inspiration, which is kind of burning a bridge, or it can be the energy of like the need to heal. Maybe there's been harsh words exchanged between the two of you, or definitely this could be the energy of harsh thoughts going on. The energy may be a little tense between the two of you, or a lot tense between the two of you currently. 5 of emotions, which is emotional iciness currently. So he may not be as emotionally open towards you. All right. Maybe once again, depending on the current energies or what's recently happened between the two of you. 5 of voices. So maybe you both are in the energy of needing space at this time. 8 of emotions. Yeah, definitely the energies are intense. 3 of voices. While there's an emotional tether, I get toxicity. I'm getting a lot of toxic cards showing up. Desperados. I get the Knight of uh Voices, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Scorpio energy connected to change, transformation, moving on, letting go. So this could be your energy, this could be his. I get the Death card connected to expansion, optimism. So right now I feel like Andrew W is maybe not wanting reconnection at this time, is not necessarily wanting to be closely tied to you at this time. Once again, the energies between the two of you feels toxic. But the star card shows up connected to the past, maybe connected to nostalgia, connected to the future. So maybe after some time, some reflection, his opinions, his energy could change. But this shows up more so towards like December, January, or maybe within the next um 10 to 17 weeks, or maybe like, I don't think it'll quite take months, maybe months, but definitely 10 to 17 weeks. And the last card is the Four of Voices. So right now, I don't get the best energy from him towards you. I feel like right now he's needing space, or both of you are needing space from each other. The energies are definitely toxic. Um, and he may want to close the door on this situation for now. Once again, especially with the death card also showing up, he may want to close the door on the situation right now. He may not want to engage, especially if things continue to get worse between the two of you. All right, he could eventually shut down. So definitely keep me updated. Y'all know if y'all need any elaboration, y'all can always get a personal reading. But the energies feel pretty toxic there, RQ. Let's get your final card. Self love. Maybe that's needed in this dynamic between the two of you, is more self love between the two of you. Number 41. Maybe that's why space may be needed, or encouraged. Self love. It reads, we always try to think so highly of the ones we love. We even give strangers the benefit of the doubt. But when it comes to self love, many of us fall woefully short. To love oneself is to accept imperfection, embrace learning, and battle through the all consuming fires of self doubt in order to find the energetic balance inside each of us. Be aware of the small, insidious voice that perhaps repeats the negative self assessment you had as a child. Maybe an ex lover or a friend put a label on you that you've accepted. These self judgments have no place in a whole healthy relationship that is vital to have with yourself. It's only when you find love for yourself that you can sincerely offer love to others. So maybe this is also what he could be struggling with as well. All right. Thank you for your donation, RQ. And J Manuel, you are the last one. The best for last, child. As they say, honey. Let's get to your question, J Manuel. Thank you for your donation once again, RQ, Brittany. Let's cleanse the cards one good time. Reading in Jesus' name, I pray. Let me go blow my nose again one good time. And I really need to get my mixture. I usually have a mixture that I use, but I need to refresh it. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Now I feel so much better. Now I can breathe out on my nose. All right, last live reading of the night. Um, J Manuel, let's see what we've got going on. What do my parents and siblings feel and think about me? I often wonder, is there bad energy directed or said towards me? Let's see. What do J Manuel's parents and siblings think about J Manuel? How do J Manuel's siblings and parents feel about J Manuel? What do J Manuel's ancestors, spirit guides, and angels have to tell J Manuel about how J Manuel's parents and siblings feel and think about him? Three of material shows up. There's three people in particular that pay a lot of attention to you, or three people in particular with whom you are a specific topic of conversation. Looks like there's all females in this picture, but it could be two females, one male, maybe, kind of. Two of materials, they definitely feel that you're someone that is responsible, that carries yourself well, that takes care of your business. Um, and that takes care of yourself. Like you're able to take care of yourself. You're able to fend for yourself. The Justice card shows up connected to sibling energy. This could be secondary family energy. This is about fairness, balance, reciprocity. Maybe the siblings view you more on a scale basis where it's like, well, how much does he do for me versus how much I do for him? Um, do I deserve the way he treats me? Does he deserve the way I treat him? It's more of a scale thing between you and the siblings, but the Hermit card shows up connected to mother energy and family in general. This is definitely the black sheep, though. Black sheep vibe. Like, they feel like you're the black sheep. They feel like you're ousted. They feel like you do your own thing. You're on your own journey. You're not as close to the family, maybe. Um, they definitely recognize that you show your affectionate side only to certain people. Other people get the hermit side. Five of emotions. They definitely see you as not necessarily the most emotionally open with them, or definitely not the most emotionally open with your life. I definitely don't see you sharing your excitements with them, your fears or your worries. You've kind of learned to bottle up your emotions, to bottle up around your family. The Devil card shows up connected to consistency, routine, self-improvement. Maybe connected to your work or your job. So maybe your work or your job is also low key a point of contention. Maybe the fact that you work in law enforcement or something like that. The Fool card shows up connected to one-on-one relationship. So that could be a point of contention or could bring up some drama, whether you realize it or not. The Muse of Inspiration shows up connected to change and transformation. They see you stepping into your own life, your own era, your own journey. The World Cosmos, connected to change, transformation, travel, freedom. They see you as having a lot of freedom. Maybe there could be jealousy around that. Like realistically, I don't know what they see you as someone who could move wherever you want to. He could realistically do whatever he wants to, kind of thing. But I get the Four of Inspiration, maybe connected to father energy. There could be four people in the family. Maybe there's a connection to the father that see you as a part of the family, see you as a part of the support system of the family. But I get the Two of Inspiration connected to unexpected changes. Even in that, you feel like an outsider. And the Nine of Voices is your last card. To them, you kind of give sleeping like a sleeping giant or a sleeping bear. Like you hibernate, you awake when you need to, but it's also like an energy of like don't mess with me kind of vibe. But there's also a wondering of like why don't you go explore more out there in the world? Like it's almost like the energy comes across as like if you don't like it here, why are you here? Like you've clearly outgrown this, so like why are you still here? Like they kind of look at you like that as well. Almost like there's an expectation that you're going to eventually leave them behind. Final card. So yeah, there's definitely some bad energy in there for sure. But I don't know if it comes. I don't think it comes from everyone. I don't think the levels of energy are different when it comes to everyone. I think you have some family members that actually support you, maybe three in particular, once again, three or four, or see you as a part of their support system, or they see themselves as a part of your support system if you ever need them, kind of thing. Abundance connected to the number 13. So it's layered. Let's read, J. Manuel. Abundance takes on many forms: material possessions, friendships, excellent health, emotional stability, unique experiences. When you lock yourself into a narrow view on what defines abundance, you lose out on the whole picture of what it could mean. Open yourself up to as many forms of wealth and abundance that are possible and watch your blessings multiply. Always remember that focusing on what you do not have is a surefire way to feed the energy and make your truth. Every day, watch for signs of abundance from the universe, acknowledge and be thankful, thus encouraging the continued flow of energy. Remember, the universe will always provide you with what you need. So they see you as abundant, building abundance, building wealth for yourself. But they wondering where's it all going? Like, oh, where's it all leading to? All right. Thank you, J. Manuel, for your donation. And I think that was the last reading. So we've been on for 2 hours, child. What time is it? It is 3 a.m. I can't believe there's still people in the room. I'm actually not tired, which is not surprising to me. I'm low key trying to find something on TV, but usually that's the thing I hate about TV at this time of the day or night. There's usually nothing on TV at this time at 3 a.m. All the good shows are off. Sometimes you might find a good movie. Let's see if there's a good movie on. Harry Potter's on. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but this guy I used to date loved Harry Potter, child. Maybe I'll watch Crazy Rich Asians, or maybe I'll watch Alien Covenant. I've never actually watched Crazy Rich Asians. Is that a good show or movie, y'all? Have y'all seen that? Not Wayne's World 2. That is very 90s show. The Fighting Temptations, girl. All right, I guess we're watching Alien Child. Oh, I didn't turn the TV off, honey. Oops. All right. Thank you so much. Good night. Go to bed, Lamar. Good night, J Manuel. I'm gonna go to bed in a minute. I'm gonna eat my orange with you guys, cause ciao. Not me getting the orange an hour ago and not eating it. So I'm gonna eat my orange with y'all while I watch Alien on TV. I hate that there's nothing on TV at this hour. But child, the way I'm about to enjoy this orange, honey, I'm so excited. Uh oh, now my TV is acting weird. Oh, okay. Oops. Mm. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so juicy. The way this orange is about to hit, child, I'm so excited. If anyone wants a last minute live reading before I sign off for the night, because once I finish this orange, honey, it is a wrap. I am available. What the hell is this? I didn't know Alien Covenant was a cartoon. Oh well. All right. If anyone wants a last minute live reading, I'm here still. Ciao. This orange is absolutely delicious. So juicy. It is so Capricorn to wait until the end of the video to finally eat, by the way. Why can't I hear anything? Oh my god. Oh my god, these damn remotes. Annoying. Mm, 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 mm. The way this orange is bringing me happiness, child. I'm over it. The remote isn't working. I'm just gonna turn my TV. I'm just going to project my computer on my TV when I sign off and play music for the rest of the night. That's what I'm gonna do. Because cable is trash. Cable streaming services, I really need you to get your stuff together. I don't know why cable in the 2020 sucks, because cable in the 2000s used to be really good. Now it's trash. I don't get it. Anyway, thank you for joining me in tonight's episode. I appreciate you all for listening and watching. I have officially finished my orange, so I'm signing off. And yes, it was delicious. All right, you guys. So if you want a live or if you want a personal reading, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available. I would love to read for you. You can scroll down. You can check out my reviews. You can also follow me on my social media pages. Go to the store section if you would like to view everything I offer. I offer quite a lot. I offer email readings, video recorded readings, both sent to your email. Excuse me. I also offer 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long phone readings, as well as candles, open roads, blockage removal candles, protection candles, success in finances, success in love candles, custom candles, and so much more. Individual birth chart readings, compatibility birth chart readings, 12-month ahead predictive transit birth chart readings. I also offer mediumship readings where I just channel spirit, don't use cards. Of course, evil eye bracelets, which I am making and currently are sold out, but will be back soon. Once these shipments go out, I also offer past life readings, tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes, astrocartography readings, and so much more. If you'd be interested in any of these things, then definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for allowing me to eat my orange. I love you all. I will catch you in the next video. Love and light. Bye. Bye, everyone. Check out my new album. Bye, y'all. I've got something to tell you, but I think you already know. When I get these feelings, boy, I'm suddenly elusive. It's the threat that my feelings will show. I've got a secret to hold you. I've let my feelings grow. Every time you slide my way, I pray to God and hope you stay. Like Veterans Day, you'll be my slideshow. Cause I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner haunting you. Will you be my baby boo? Cause I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner haunting you. Will you be my baby boo? I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner haunting you. Will you be my baby boo? Cause I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you. In the corner haunting you. Will you be my baby boo? Cause I've got a crush on you. There's nothing you can do. I'm coming straight for you. Cause I've got a crush on you.